Hey guys, what's up? Zach Calhoun here. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, I want to talk about my favorite type of marketing, inbound. We at CloudPano in our Rolodex of software applications have lots of leads every day. Why is that? Why are we not lead hungry? Well, it's because we have great inbound marketing. So for you as a digital marketer or a digital media company, how do you create consistent inbound, and should you focus on it, and how much? I get it. You have the option of referrals, you have the option of outbound, you have the option of cold calling, you have all the things you can do to market your business. But my favorite is, bar none, for sure, inbound. To the point where it's my main focus. Inbound marketing is my main focus. And I'm gonna give you a couple of tips today and keep it very simple. But you'll see me inbound marketing more than anything else because I believe in what's called marketing-led growth. There's steps in the process, and I think if you understand like direct response or you understand inbound marketing, it will click very simple for you. But if you never have before, it's really important, and I think maybe it's what you're missing for the next level of growth for your business. Because if you have a person who says, well, I just rely on referrals, or I'm a one-man band, or I'm just friends of friends, they hire me, you probably don't know what you're missing. And what I mean by that is you just don't know how fruitful and awesome inbound can be. Now, my most obvious and straightforward inbound channel is just advertising. Pay-per-click advertising on Google. Really simple concept. You just bid up keywords and people click it, they come to your site, become a lead, become a sale. There's a lot of steps in that process. You can mess up. You can broad match a keyword and all of a sudden you're targeting all kinds of weird things. You can miss out on certain keywords. You can target too many keywords and all of a sudden you get all kinds of weird clicks, right? You could be targeting at weird times of night or weird locations. Those things are easy to miss and mess up. That's why we have a Google Ads training inside of our 360 Profit Bundle, software bundle. We have a bonus Google Ads training. It's really powerful. I recommend following it. There's things you can do to push away bad leads and attract good leads with high intent. You're looking for intent, right? So the key to inbound is intent. But these numbers matter probably more than anything. And this, out of 100 people in your market, out of your TAM, your total addressable market, out of 100 of them, 3 of them are looking to buy right now. 7 of them may buy in the future. The rest of them, they ain't gonna buy ever. They're just not in the market. And that's where outbound can fall short. It's because you're addressing 100 people, you're looking for those 3, and you don't know if those 3 are gonna be the last 3 you talk to or somewhere in between. So knowing these numbers, and these numbers multiply, so it's just a general round number. If you talk to 1,000 people, same thing, you got 30 who are in the market. Now, if you have product market fit, if you don't have that, then it doesn't matter what kind of marketing you do, no one's gonna buy it because it's not product market fit. But if you understand your market and you have product market fit and you've talked to them enough to understand their pains and problems and what problem you solve for them, finding that 3% is key and vital and important, and it needs to be on your mind all the time because this is how business works. It's just math. Once I find a great offer, how do I get math to multiply my success? Not how do I conjure up this special viral ad. Just apply math to what already works, right? So if you have more offers, that's a way to apply math. If you have more leads, it's a way to apply math. If you're not capturing leads at all on your website, we're losing a leaky bucket to that 7% I mentioned before. So when you focus on inbound, you understand I have a cost per click, I have a cost per lead, and I have a cost per customer. So if I get those 3 customers out of that 100, how much did I pay to get them? How many leads did I get in the future? How many of those 7 am I going to pay for or get in the future? These are numbers you think about as an inbound marketer, right? There's 2 main things to think about. And I know I mentioned advertising, but there's 2 main things in your setup you need to be thinking about when it comes to inbound marketing funnels, or the steps. A funnel is just the steps the customer takes before they make an action to buy from you. Number 1, what's your ad say? Number 2, what happens when they hit your site for the first time in the first 3 seconds? This is vital. I want you to just take a moment and dumb yourself down and say, if I was a buyer in my space and I hit my website, what would I think? Would I think these guys are pro level, or would I think, hey, these guys are probably cheap? If the answer is the latter, if people see your website and think, well, they're probably cheap, they're going to devalue your services. They're going to devalue you and devalue the price points they expect from you. Your website has to be beautiful. It has to represent you, and it has to be lead centric. One way forward. You can segment after you capture the lead, but if you're going to capture leads, there should be, hey, do you want to see our pricing and availability? Just click add your info here and we'll get started today. Ask for their name, email, phone number, and if you can, even project info, and then you can segment to commercial or residential. If say you're if you're in the digital media space, you can segment based on what's important to you in your business, but you do not want to let people start making choices about pricing or if they're going to move forward if they haven't become a lead yet, because the fortune's in the follow-up. The 7% is in the follow-up. That's where you make your most money. You don't make it just from the guy who's red hot, needs somebody right now, come today. That guy can be okay and be great. That 3% can come now, but it's the 10% or the 7% of the future leads and plus the right now leads. That's where the money is made. And most big checks are written over a long period of time. They get to know you over time. So what does the customer lead feel when they first hit your website? If they think it's cheap, you're going to get probably deemed as cheap. I've literally done this. I've looked locally for sourcing someone, either a drone provider, photographer, and I've said to myself, well, if the website looks really professional, so I'm going to guess they cost more. And I would find someone who has a very low quality website, and guess what? This person probably is not as expensive. But when I see both portfolios that are very similar, same skill set, I'm going to call this guy first, cheaper guy, because I'm trying to sub out the work, right? It's a good tip for you if you're subbing out work. If you find someone who's super pro level, you're going to be paying for that pro level margin, right? But big enterprises, they want to deal with professionals. So if you want to get big contracts, you got to think like a professional. That means you better be capturing leads. You better be communicating well. You better show off examples, and you better be super clear on your website. Inside of one of our lead stack templates, we have a website template for you. It's our virtual tour business funnel. You just press one button, add your information, and within minutes, you have a professional website ready to rock and roll it, and you can also customize however you want to. We included this inside of our 360 profit bundle. So you get CloudPano, the lead stack funnel builder and CRM, you get photo AI video, you get the floor plan scanner, you get Pictastic property websites, you get a software bundle to go win and crush it locally in your business, and you don't even have to think about it. You can literally just install all the tools and bam, you're in a professional place. If someone's like, hey, can you send me over some photos or some examples? You can send over a Pictastic property website. Send it right to them. You can show them with professional tools what you can do. You can use the CloudPano demos to show off what you can do. You can capture leads and send traffic to your professional website. If your logo looks like it's from 1988, it's time to update, bro. It's just keeping like your mind in the mind of the customer is how you're gonna win. So I recommend getting a huge discount on our bundle and clicking below. It's at bundle.virtualtourprofit.com. You can apply today and we'll see if you're a good fit. And also we include a Google Ads training that's really high level inside the bundle. So you can get the Google Ads training, you can get the funnel to use it on, you can literally go get customers this week instead of kicking the tires and wondering if you're ever gonna be able to attract customers. And the inbound high intent customers are the best and easiest to work with, and they pay the most because they have a felt need, they have a problem. A felt need means they want to pay someone to overcome this pain, right? So be the person, target the keywords that have felt needs and high intent, and be the person they pay. Be the ones they get the contract with, and go crush it. But to go faster, you need to have a pro level software setup, bro. You need to have you need to have go get something, go get some kind of pro level software setup. But you can go duct tape it all together, or you can just get CloudPano, lead stack, fantastic photo guide video, all in one bundle. Use the full pen scanner bonus credits as well too. Go add all these services into your world, and so you can go win faster. So click below this video and then you can apply to join us today. I'd be happy to help you in your journey as well. I'm excited for you. Let's go win together.